Welcome back, everybody. I know it's been a really, really long time since I've been on. Uh, in this episode, since I found Sean and everything, actually, let me give you guys an update here. Alright, so I am a veteran I'm guessing the Army. I have been to Anchorage. I helped regain Anchorage because we lost it to the Red Chinese. I helped in that. I got home afterwards, so I'm a veteran, and I was going to do a speech at the Veterans Hall, and my wife was giving me, I was practicing in the mirror, and she kept giving me compliments and everything, and I was home with my domestic robot Codsworth, my wife Nora, and my son Sean, and we were all hanging out and everything after I had gotten back. I'm not sure how long I'd been back, but before I could even, do the speech that night, I ended up we ended up having to go seek shelter in the vault because a bomb dropped. I got to see it drop, and then after the bomb dropped, we went into the vault. They tricked us, froze us in what they call decontamination chambers, and then I woke up 50 no oh I don't know the math, but I woke up, saw.
Who do you think actually won the war? Nobody, I guess.
That's true, Nick. Sorry about that. I had to cut away. So, I was frozen, and then I became unfrozen long enough to witness Kellogg and a member of the Institute coming in, taking my son away from my wife. And of course, my wife isn't going to give up our son, especially to no strangers, after being lied to by Vault-Tec and frozen. And so she refused to give them Sean, and Kellogg shot her dead in the head. She died. And they refroze her, called me the backup in case Sean doesn't work out, refroze me, and then I was released from my cryostasis 60 years after that. And after I broke out, I became the man that I am now. I wear power armor. I've got a synth detective in power armor as my sidekick. I have settlements. I ripped the piece. I ripped robotic pieces off of Kellogg and out of a synth. I've worked with a super mutant scientist from the Institute. I've done some insane things to get here. And I'm here now. I met Sean. He's the head of the Institute. He's done monstrous things in the name of bettering mankind, which I don't really agree with. And since I know where Sean is, he was my main objective. Since I know where he is, and I know that he's alright, I'm going to go do some side stuff. I'm going to hang out with my main man, Nick, here. Alright, I'm going to go to Diamond City now.
So it's true then. You're leading the Minutemen. Good for you. Great cause.
Thanks.
Keep looking at me like that. I'm gonna start thinking yours.
Checking the detective cases.
I'm glad you're here. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Ready to put on the detective hat?
Let's hear it.
Tell me more.
Our client is a fisherman who lives on the edge of the Commonwealth. Kenji Nakano.
Nakano? Huh. That name takes me back. My memory's a little fuzzy on the details, though.
Maybe if you bothered writing things down, Nick.
Can't do that.
Wouldn't want to put you out of a job.
Huh. I'll remember that the next time you need me to console a hysterical client.
Oh,
Mr.
no.
Nakano didn't
Oh,
leave many
no.
details. Said he'd go over everything when you meet him. But if you want my guess, missing person case. Guy had a worried look a mile long.
I'm on it.
Check it out. Thanks, Ellie.
The Nakano residence is up in the northeast, near the coast. A small fishing house. He said that he and his wife will be waiting for you.
It's a long walk. That's how the hard cases always start.
So that, I'm pretty sure that's Far Harbor. That's DLC stuff, but I want to do this stuff.
Be careful when you head over to the Nakano residence. That whole area is pretty isolated. The Marty Bullfinch case. Marty was Nick's partner. Emphasis on the was. He must have been some kind of desperate to come to us for help after all this time.
Well, Marty and I never exactly saw eye to eye. Mostly because he was usually passed out on the barroom floor.
Aw, come on, Nick. Think of the good times.
What, when he quit?
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Heh. Got him. Earl Sterling's disappearance.
I wonder what the story is between Mr. Nakano and Nick. The Earl Sterling case. Apparently Earl just up and disappeared one day. No one's seen him since.
I've been meaning to put Earl's case to bed for a while now. Glad you're up for it. So, what's your take on the case, Ellie?
On Earl? Well, he didn't have any enemies, that's for sure. Someone would have to notice you're alive first.
And Earl didn't exactly have the charisma to inspire any crimes of passion. What's that leave us?
I don't know, Nick. It can't be the Institute, right?
I guess we'll just have to see.
I wouldn't put it past my
Mr.
son.
Nakano seemed like a good sort. Trying to make the best of things in a tough world. Remind you of anyone?
Yeah. Yeah. Nick! The Mysterious Stranger. Sightings of a man dubbed the Mysterious Stranger have been popping up sporadically across the old U.S. for years now. Gotta get my radio voice. Best case, the man's a normal lunatic. Worst case, a prolific serial killer. All anyone knows is his M.O., appearing suddenly, killing without remorse, disappearing without a word. The Stranger has no known accomplices, no clear method for selecting his targets, no calling cards left behind. Sightings range from the NCR all the way to the East Coast, stretching back decades. Now he's come to the Commonwealth. Last thing this place needs is another psychopath running amok. Time to start putting together the pieces to put this one away. Description: human male. Outfits vary, but most recent sightings describe a large overcoat and fedora. Guy has taste, I'll give him that much. One man, multiple men, a ghoul with minimal scarring might explain the long passages of time between sightings. Appears and disappears suddenly, suggesting preternatural infiltration abilities / access to advanced cloaking tech. All but earliest descriptions suggest the stranger uses only conventional arms, making infiltration training more likely. Perps like this make me wish the Institute had sprung for thermal detection before giving me the boot. Sighting locations: Commonwealth, confirmed. Capital Wasteland, confirmed. NCR, old rumors. Shady Sands, really old rumors. Huh.
Good luck with the case. always got the sense Earl was interested in me. Figures he'd be the one to run off.
Aw. Alright. Alright, Nick. Let's go check out the Earl Sterling case first, see what's up with that one. Let's go see where this guy lived. Oh, excuse that yawn, it's been a long day.
Can't believe you eat that food. Only one thing worth buying in a dugout inn, and that's the booze.
Man's gotta eat. What can I say?
The real Diamond City boy eats at the noodle stand. Yeah?
You keep that synth freak at arm's length. You understand me?
Ain't nobody talks about my friend Nick like that. Dang it. Yay!
Yes.
I did it!
If you think this is the best way to proceed, I'll start in here. Why don't you check out the living room? Must be some hint where that boy ran off to. You know, for all the talk, I'd put the chances of this being an Institute snatch job somewhere between 0 and none. Just think about it. Earl Sterling, local assistant bartender? Why not nab the bartender himself? Lord knows Vadim samples his own wares enough that some weird behavior wouldn't make anyone bat an eyelash.
Yeah. It's amazing this guy didn't die of alcohol poisoning.
Nothing over here. And Earl had lousy people skills. Might score the Institute some points in the last person you'd ever suspect category. But why not snatch someone with charm? Someone who could get you what you want. Earl could barely get you a drink by closing on a busy night. So where's that leave us? No known enemies. Wasn't much for the great outdoors, so likely not raiders or mutants. No, this all screams accident. Now, what was Earl into that might have gotten him in this kind of trouble? Hello. Hey, come here. I found something.
Oh, snap. I didn't even... Surgery receipt. Dr. Crocker, resident surgeon. Facial reconstruction surgery, facial. Procedure to be performed upon clearance of final installment payment. Patient Earl Sterling.
We should...
A receipt from the Mega Surgery Center, huh? I wonder what the good doctors have to say about that.
Huh. Hey, it's daytime now. Look at that.
You cause trouble. It's gonna be trouble. Doctor?
No patience.
Whoa!
A new file to open. Do you have a legit...
Do you know anything about this receipt?
Let me see. This is Dr. Crocker's deplorable handwriting, all right. Looks like Earl Sterling was one of his patients. The procedure noted here is mundane. Low-risk cosmetic work. Dr. Crocker never performed it, however. Said Earl vanished before he paid. Anyway, we should get back to your immediate medical requirements.
Oh, I know that it's not gonna work.
Gonna pass.
Fine.
Look at all that
There's an
blood.
awful lot of blood leading into the surgery center basement. Should try and find a way down there.
I hate to say it, but I might... Oh, I don't have anything that would do that. I was gonna see if I could get something that helps my charisma.
Hey, Doc.
Don't dally. If you're here to be examined, let's get you examined.
Care to explain all this blood leading to the cellar?
Dr. Crocker must have tracked some fluids when he went down into the cellar. He's sometimes not as fastidious as I am between surgeries. Here, the cellar key. Go check for yourself. I'm sure you'll find there's nothing going on here besides medicine.
Hey, that was pretty easy. Alright, just a couple of heavy metal detectives making our way to the surgery basement.
Oh, Earl. You've
Oh
really been
my
a
God.
handful, you know. But I think we're just about done. Our little mistake is finally going to be corrected. Oh, naughty, naughty. You're not supposed to be down here, but that's okay. I can fix that. I can fix anything.
What did you do to Earl Sterling, Doctor?
What did I do? I didn't do anything. It was Earl. It was Earl who didn't want to be happy. Good patients get a nice new face. Bad patients bleed all over the floor because they want to screw up their surgeon's life.
Earl's death.
So you were performing surgery, and Earl didn't make it. Is that it?
I might have had just a bit of jet before operating. So I nipped a few arteries I shouldn't have.
Oh
Who
my
hasn't?
God, you were trying
But
to
I'm a
perform
problem solver,
cosmetic
see?
surgery and you
I knew
nipped
if Earl
arteries?
disappeared, everyone would just think the Institute took him.
Arrest him.
You've killed a man, Doctor. You're going to pay for it. Put the gun down and come with me.
And let's not do anything rash.
No. No one can find out. No one can find out.
Hope you were smarter.
Earl.
What's going
Looks
on
like it'll be a
here?
closed casket funeral.
Is that Dr. Crocker? I think you owe me an explanation. What happened here?
Honest.
Doc Crocker killed Earl Sterling. See for yourself.
Dr. Crocker killed Earl? The facial reconstruction. So he really did go through with it. That explains a lot more than I'm comfortable with. Dr. Crocker always cared about his reputation, but this isn't human.
Not your
You
fault.
didn't know. It's not your fault.
Of course it's not my fault. That moron and his damn appearance over practice mentality. Now 2 lives have been lost. It's disgraceful. I better report all this to security. Get out of here. It's going to take a long time to clean this place of biohazards.
I believe it.
We can't blame ourselves. That man decided to die.
That's true.
Hey,
Go ahead.
that vault
So,
dweller
the doctor did it.
from the paper.
Huh? Feels like there's a cliche in there somewhere.
He can't hurt anyone
case is
else.
solved at least. He won't hurt anyone ever again.
You're better at this than I thought you'd be. And I already thought you'd be good. Ellie's holding the fee for this one. Ought to go talk to her.
Heck yeah. Alright, everybody. That's gonna be the end of Heavy Metal Detectives Part 1. There might be a Part 2, and then Far Harbor might just be a entire Part 3.
Commons got some crazy bird living in it. Or something.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for notifications. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.